Hey guys, so I'm finally sitting down to do the review of the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. I have to kind of give away my thoughts on it right away because I have to start off by saying that I don't have the foundation anymore. I did return it. I do want to say that I was really excited to buy the foundation and try it out because I had heard so many great things about it that I really thought I was going to like it. So it really upset me when, I didn't. But I have a list of notes here because whenever I do a video like this, I always kind of forget what I'm going to say. So I don't do that. I have my notes here. So let me just start by saying the claims of this foundation. One claim is that it's full coverage, a matte finish. It does say that there's no need to layer it up, that one layer does the job of full coverage, and that it's waterproof. I guess just telling you my thoughts on the claims, as far as the full coverage goes, and this retails for $40, but for a $40 foundation, I didn't find this to be full coverage. I have, $10 foundations that do a better job of covering things than that one did. I mean, it was medium coverage, but for a $40 foundation, it just wasn't full coverage. Because I still had spots peeking through. This isn't the foundation that I have on today, but, whatever. As far as a matte finish goes, it did have a matte finish. It did for sure. That was nice. But I'll get into that later. Because, there's cons about that too. No need for layers. I found that if you wanted full coverage, that you needed to layer it. And that just didn't really end well. So, yeah. And as far as waterproof, I wasn't sure because I didn't cry or anything that day. So, I didn't really get to test that part out. So, I did go to the Ulta store. And she matched me. And she matched me in the shade 1.5 in that foundation. Now, normally, I am the lightest shade in foundations, but because I guess, I did get a tan, so my face is very light, but my body is somewhat tan. So she matched me in the third shade up, and it looked like a match in the store. And I swatched some on my arm, too, in the store. And I left the store after I bought it. I looked at my arm. It was literally orange. It oxidized so bad. So I looked at my arm and I was like, oh my god, what is it going to look like on my face? I was freaking out. But I went home and I put it on anyway. And I did apply it with my beauty sponge. This is the one from Etsy. It is clean. It's just stained because I put the Revlon Color Stay on with this. And that shit stains. And I put it on with the brush. This is the e.l.f. powder brush. So both of those, I didn't see a difference between coverage wise, but I did notice that the brush definitely made it look more cakey, whereas the sponge didn't. But I mean, I didn't really see any difference besides that. But the foundation itself was very cakey. It did dry fast, so it was very hard to work with. You definitely had to put it in a little section and blend that out instead of putting dots all over your whole face and then doing it that way. So you definitely needed to work quick with it, because it did dry fast. So I didn't find that it was very easy to work with. What am I missing? It oxidized. Sorry, I always do this. I always lose where I'm what I'm talking about, and then I can't think. Oh, it clung to dry patches. Really bad. I have combination oily skin. If I have a little acne spot, I do put acne medicine on that the night before. I usually don't do that before I'm putting on a foundation for that reason, that will dry it up and then it will cling to it. So I'll do it the night before. And I had done that, and I guess it just clung. But then the next day, because I did wear this for 3 or 4 days before I really decided, I was I can't do this. I don't like it. So no matter what I did, it clung to dry patches, and I did set it with a powder. I didn't even put that much powder on though, and I walked downstairs to show my mom what it looked like, and she goes, like, it looks really like drying. Like, it definitely had a matte finish, but it looked cakey, and I don't need that in my life, so I just didn't like that. Clung dry patch, and it didn't wear good. Like, I have to talk about my pros. After the pros, I'm going to insert some pictures of what it did look like, because the first day I was so excited to even have the foundation that I think after I got over the fact that it oxidized, because I did set it with, I don't have it over here, but I did set it with a translucent powder from NYX, and so that kind of took down the orange a little bit, but still it was like, it was too orange, and especially like on my neck it was so orange, so I didn't like it. But the pros are that it did keep me matte like all day. It did control my oil, so I mean, that's good. It didn't break me out, because I could tell almost immediately if a foundation is going to break me out. My skin is like the best that it's ever been in like my whole life, so if I was gonna break out, it definitely would have been then, and I definitely would have been able to tell that. So yeah, it didn't break me out, and it didn't feel heavy. So, you know, they say it's a full coverage foundation. I didn't really agree with that, but it didn't feel heavy on the skin. So if the foundation did work for you, if you were to build it up, it wouldn't feel heavy. I put one layer on, and then I just kind of like concealed certain areas that I thought needed more coverage. So it really turned me off to the fact that it was like orange, and I think that's what did it. And for a $40 foundation, you really can't make that not oxidize, because like I have $10 drugstore foundations that don't do that, you know. So like I don't know, I'm so disappointed that I'm like mad about it, but I just want to quickly put this out there. Just because I'm saying that this foundation personally did not work for me, this was my personal experience, and I do have combination to oily skin, so like my cheek area, my forehead's kind of dry, but then like my T-zone is oily. It's pretty common, and I don't have like active breakouts. I more or less have like redness and scarring that I need to cover up. So if your skin type is like me, then you may or may not like this foundation. I don't know. It just didn't work for me, but I'm not here to tell you guys to not go out and buy it, because if you want to buy it, go for it. If it doesn't work, then you can return it. You know, I'm not here to tell you guys to not buy it. I'm just here to tell you my experiences with it, and that personally, it didn't work for me. But I'm still looking for a full coverage foundation, and I've gotten a few like suggestions, so I may just go ahead and try those. And I'll do like a first impression kind of thing on those. But I think that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to insert the pictures after this, and then I'll do like a voiceover kind of talking about the picture, and just so you could see, because, you know, I took a few. So I'm going to insert the pictures now. So this is just so you guys could actually see that I did have the foundation at one point, and I wasn't lying about it, and yeah. This picture I liked because the makeup really did look good. Even in this picture, like I said, I did try to fix it with the translucent powder. So in these pictures, it really didn't look that bad. This picture, up close, you can kind of see that it did settle into my pores, which I didn't like. And this was directly after I put it on, and you could see how cakey it was around my chin. And then this picture is how badly it broke up, and I just didn't like it. So that is my review on the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. Like I said, I was really upset that I didn't like this, but I mean, tell me your guys' thoughts on it, like if you've tried it, and, you know, I mean, I already returned it, so there's really nothing that I can do now, but, I mean, you know, tell me your guys' thoughts on it.
So, as you guys can see,
your experience. And I mean,
it's definitely cakey.
One, you know, like, I really hope that you guys who tried it had a good experience with it and everything. Excuse the no makeup. Like, I have mascara on, I have foundation, I have lipstick on, and if you want to know what's on my face right now, the products will be listed down below. But I'm not really feeling too good today, and it's kind of like a chill day, so I really didn't feel like doing that much makeup. But I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you could please, you know, like and subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. And if you want to see like another review of a certain foundation, maybe I have it, so maybe I could just do one, and if not, I'll go out and get it and I'll review it for you guys. So yeah, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.